Welcome to frequency 528.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Joy and this is
Keith.
Yes, and today we are going to talk about, well, first of all, I'm going to be looking at my notes for a second, but we're going to dive into the fascinating topic about the Spooky2, which we've talked about before, frequency technology, and the question of whether there are things about the human body that we are still learning. So before we dive into those things, though, I want to tell you a little bit about the person behind the Spooky2 technology, John White. Okay, so he's one of the creators of the Spooky2. And so for years, John has devoted himself to exploring how frequencies and information might interact with the human body. So according to his team, he has spent countless hours researching, testing, and developing programs designed to help people address a wide range of health conditions. So whether you believe in frequency healing or if you are completely skeptical, the conversation matters because every one of us is searching for basically the same thing: more energy, a better life, better sleep, less stress, all of those good things that add up to a healthier life. So I'm going to start out by asking Keith, what first made you interested in this Spooky2 technology?
I guess just exploring a different path than conventional medicine.
Okay.
I remember years ago, this was when we were still in Chicago, when they told me that I had high blood pressure, and they gave me this medicine. It was the first time I ever went to the pharmacist with a prescription for high blood pressure medicine. And so I asked the pharmacist, I said, how long do I have to be on this? And she said, for the rest of your life. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when I started doing research, finding different avenues of maintaining a healthy lifestyle and healthy body.
Yeah. And needless to say, you are not on any blood pressure
No, I'm not on any medication.
So neither of us are on any types of prescribed medications. So were you skeptical at first about the Spooky2? Was there any skepticism?
Well, yeah. So when I first heard about the Spooky2, I actually already owned that Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's dealing with it's like a gas tube resonance light. It does deal with frequency, but it was a little different. It was a big, bulky model. It was not very cost effective, but I thought that it was the way to go at the time. And so I saw Spooky2. I saw the name. I didn't know I didn't even research it because I already had a device that was working for me.
The big machine.
The big Pearl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I won't say I was skeptical. Yeah, well, I guess I was, because I didn't even bother to research it. It was smaller. It paled in size in terms of the comparison from the Pearl versus the Spooky. The Spooky you can like hold in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
But this Rife device, this Pearl, was almost like an old school amplifier.
Yeah.
that you have for music.
Yeah. So you were skeptical about the spooky or
I was skeptical about the spooky
Okay.
because it was small. You're always thinking bigger is better. It was just in the word spooky. I didn't even know what it meant.
Right. But you said you didn't bother to research it?
I didn't at the time.
Okay. All right.
I didn't at the time.
So what surprised you the most, that it was actually powerful and so small?
I think what happened is, in life, if you think about something hard enough, things are drawn to you.
True.
And so I don't know, I was just on the internet and I ran across one of the practitioners, and I said, let me look more in depth into this. And I started watching YouTube videos on John White, and I joined a Facebook group, Spooky2. It's got probably 10,000 members.
In the Facebook, it's a Facebook group?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put that link in the description if we can to join. So we were talking about the Facebook group. So do you find it beneficial?
Yeah, I do. It's like a support system. You have up to 10,000 people that are exploring. Some are new, some are veterans, and they share their successes and ideas and experiences in that Facebook group. Yeah. And a lot of people in there that are quite knowledgeable about the device and kind of point you in the right direction. Like when it could be overwhelming. Yeah. You can actually download the software and you don't even have to purchase anything. You can download the software and just explore the database. Oh. They have like a virtual generator. Okay. Just to kind of help you understand the functionality of it and everything. Mm-hmm. And so I'm still learning from that. But I think daily I learned something different about it.
So when you download the database, you can't do anything with it, right?
You can play with it. You can play with it. You can see. You can say, well, let me see. I'm sitting here. Let me do a search. It's like almost like if you do a Google search. So it has a search engine where you can put in, let's say, the C word, whatever. You can put in anything that you can think of, and you will 9 times out of 10 find a frequency
that will
preset.
Help. Okay.
You have presets, and you have programs,
right,
that are aimed to disable a pathogen or increase health in your body.
But I guess I'm saying, but you don't have a device though that you can.
Virtual generator. It's a virtual generator in there. You can click on as if you were actually clicking on a generator.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
Wow.
This guy's one of the. I mean, if you talk about a Nobel Peace Prize, this guy is such a humanitarian.
Yeah.
And everything, the software is free. It's got to be over 60,000 different frequencies. And whenever they update it free. You can just get the software. The equipment is inexpensive. It's very cost effective.
Yeah.
I mean, I just purchased another generator.
All right. We're gonna have a whole room full. We're gonna have to have a generator room.
Remember that
eventually
picture I showed you?
Yeah, all the generators that she had was
her and her husband
60 or something.
60-something generators.
Yeah. Wow, that's deep. And I guess there's so many people. I'm guessing in this Facebook group because so many people are probably looking for alternatives to
Yes.
the traditional healthcare route, and you mentioned about affordability, because healthcare is not cheap at all. And I mean, if you have to have a surgery or something, you're going to pay 30, 40, $50,000 or more,
Not just that, just your
I mean, I know most people have insurance, but I'm just saying, if you don't have insurance and you have to have some kind of surgery or something, but something like a Spooky2 could maybe alleviate that, like intervene and
yeah,
help.
yeah. You just
You
want
know?
to maintain your health
Yeah,
before you get those pathogens that
yeah,
are disabling you.
yeah,
So what I found fascinating is he created presets peptides.
right.
And so, I mean, I've heard that word before.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard different words. I've heard amino acid. I've heard that before. Protein. I've
Mm-hmm.
heard that before. But I never really put them all together until I started utilizing the Spooky2.
Mm-hmm.
So the amino acids are like Lego building blocks.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
They're
Mm-hmm.
building blocks. That's what amino acid is. And so a string of amino acids would look more like a string of pearls.
Right. Yeah, I've seen that
And
picture
those
before.
string of pearls are the peptides.
Yeah.
So you have a string of peptides
Mm-hmm.
that are proteins,
Mm-hmm.
and the peptide presets are like larger strings of pearls.
Yeah, that's a I've seen that picture before. It's just like the picture that I have on the screen here that you're looking at. Those are peptides. And when I put it into chat to ask it what it was, and chat told me that peptides, I'm looking at my notes, guys. Peptides are like tiny chains of amino acids, just like Keith said, that make up proteins. And it said, think of it as messages that are sent to different parts of your body and tell it what to do. And it also instructions. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's what it said. So basically, just exactly what you said, just instructions for your body. I mean, when you think about it, some of these terms we have heard of, but we don't even realize it. Like, you hear these commercials about different medications, and you'll hear something that'll say contains peptides,
right.
And we don't even really think about what that
just some
means.
Magic bullet,
right?
You think in your mind.
Yeah.
Just play with words, just like Joe Dispenza was saying. They'll take the word Viagra, which sounds like Niagara.
Oh, right.
Which you
like
think,
a flowing river. Right. Oh, yeah.
That's
a very, very good point. You know, when I was watching the video, and we'll put a link to the video in the description, one of the things that some of the people talked about was improvement when they used the Spooky2 and the different programs that Keith was talking about earlier. They had improvements in hearing problems, eye floaters, which I used to have those a lot. Sleep issues, I used to have that a lot, and I don't really suffer from that anymore unless I force myself to stay up, but I don't have that issue anymore. Heartburn, sun sensitivity, leg discomfort, coughs, and sore throats, and that's a big concern for people who had the C back in 2019-20. You know what I'm talking about. And also joint and foot pain was some of the things that were improved. Did I miss something? Was it something else that you remember?
John says that it's nothing that a peptide can't help.
Yeah. I believe that.
Because the body is protein.
Yeah.
Your body's a protein making machine.
Yeah.
All proteins.
Yeah.
So, like he says, if you have a hole in your wall,
Mm-hmm.
if you have a brick wall and you have a hole in it, you're not going to patch it with wood.
Right.
So why patch the body with something that's foreign? You patch it with proteins.
You patch it with
You're
protein.
lacking something, and the peptides will send a message
Right.
to your cells. Hey,
Right.
wake up, get back on the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, the body is absolutely amazing, and I think sometimes we don't allow our bodies to do everything that they can do. And I mean that as far as health is concerned, and also just in general. I mean, I'm always amazed when I look at people. It can be somebody who's I love horses. So I look at people who ride horses and who like do these barrel racing with the horses where it looks like the horse is going to like fall,
Lean left.
but they don't. And I'm
back.
always amazed at the human on that animal, that 1,000-pound animal. And I'm like, we are capable of so many things. I think about basketball players. We were just talking about who's the basketball player we were talking about last week that you said is amazing.
What is his name?
Oh my God, what is his name? We know him. Anyway, it'll come back to
He
us.
plays for Golden State.
And his father was a basketball player.
I can't think of his name.
Oh my goodness. We are truly
I
having a moment
from
right
my memory.
But anyway,
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, yes, the wonderful, fabulous Steph Curry. So we were looking at a video on YouTube of him. It was just like some of his best plays and just amazing. I mean, not just him, but just and some of these runners, like what's the girl's name that runs? I can't think. Kari Richardson, I think is her name. But that girl is so fast, and not just her. I mean, it's so many people, but I'm just saying our bodies are so fantastic and can do some really, really amazing things. But I think that we limit ourselves, and I think we're only limited by our own beliefs, right? We talked last week or week before about the biology of belief, and it's like we forget to believe in ourselves and what our bodies can do. Would you agree?
Yeah,
with that?
I would agree.
Yeah, I
definitely.
Yeah, and I've talked to people who sometimes are so doubtful of themselves and their abilities that they forget. And it's like, I think we all have to be reminded of how fabulous and fantastic and beautifully made we are. And the fact that this machine can do so many, and it's not just the machine. I mean, it's the fact that it can take these peptides the frequency, this, like your shirt says, 528, just all these different frequencies.
And apply it. Let me read this little piece, what these peptides do. They focus on healing at the molecular and cellular level with hundreds of peptide frequencies designed to address specific biological pathways. So these guys are brilliant, and they sit down and they map out, they put this thing together like you're baking a cake.
Yeah.
And when all you have to do is just plug and play and bam.
Wow. It is, it's amazing. I love it. Well, guys, thank you for joining us today. I wanted to ask a question. Let's see, find my little question here. But first of all, I want to remind you guys that we are not doctors. We don't play doctors. Sometimes we do, but we are not doctors. we are not licensed by any governing authority, and we are simply curious people wanting to know more and to learn and to understand. And we're just exploring, ideas that millions of people are probably interested in. I'm sure others are interested in. And the goal of this channel is not to tell you what to believe. It is to ask questions and to learn together. And if we can share some information with you, we do that. So, anything to say in closing, Keith?
Let's see. Western medicine, you're taught to go to the doctor. And I'm not saying that medicine does not have its place, and nor am I saying doctors don't have their place. But we have to remember, before when you just had healers, before you had these big medical schools that are funded by the pharmaceutical companies, what did they do?
Yeah, we had witch doctors, remember?
Yeah. How did they live so long?
Yeah.
So I'll just
want
people
did.
to take their power back.
Yeah.
If you need to go to see a physician, absolutely. But your nervous system has one of the best pharmaceuticals producing that you can find in your body. It's like you just have to really, really get information, wisdom, get some understanding, know thyself.
Right.
Know thyself.
Right. That's exactly. All. Yeah. We are our own pharmacies, But anyway, I want to ask you, do you think that healing involves more than medicine? So please let us know in the comments what you think. So remember, please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, be well. Bye-bye.
Bye.